All right, if Swerve Strickland doesn't win the title on Sunday,
They wrestle Sunday.
Revolution is this. All right, so two of the matches. God damn, I like when you're on because we actually do we talk like a half a second of AEW, and we will have to get to this because this match is not. This is like a 50-some minute match. But anyway, I wanted to let's look at the card real brief before.
This is unofficial. This is not an episode of VRP.
This is not. Yeah, this is definitely the club. All right, so yeah, this is Sunday, March 3rd, right? Wow.
Yeah.
Sting's last match.
Thank God.
Sting about to lose the tag titles. Anyway, they got 9 matches booked so far. Wait, what are we? Yeah, so Wardlow, Hobbs, and Archer are booked in a Meat Madness match. They announced that they announced it last week. It was actually it's a meat match. I don't know what it means.
What?
All right.
I'm not watching that shit.
All right, so I think what happened there, right? Big E has always said the big meaty men slapping meat shit, right? I think what happened and everybody loves a horse. Everybody loves to see Otis and Jeff Cobb and Bronson Reed and all this shit. AEW got 3 big. They got 2 big They got 3 big motherfuckers. One of them is Miro, but Wardlow cut his promo, and then on commentary they said something about he's going to be a part of Meat Madness at Revolution. And I don't know if it was Taz or Shivani. They were like, well, I don't know what that is, or something like that. But then backstage, it was what's the nigga name? What's the bald nigga? Shit. Who be rocking with Hobbs and Takeshita? The bald dude.
Cyrus the Virus.
Yeah, Cyrus was backstage, and I think he may have slapped Hobbs on his chest. And at the end of that promo, they said he gonna be part of the Meat Madness too. I don't know what that means though.
On the ball, nigga.
He slapped Hobbs on the chest.
Oh,
he was like, "Bow."
Let's just put the match on.
I don't know what meat. No, so Meat Madness is one of the matches. What was the match that we were? All right, yeah. So
yeah.
Samoa Joe, Paige, and Strickland is wrestling a triple threat for the title. I don't know if Paige is winning that match.
Oh god.
I'm assuming it's either Swerve Strickland or Samoa Joe. But my thought is Wardlow's winning Meat Madness. And then he's going to take that win and he's going to win the title. Or going to take. I don't know what Meat Madness. I don't know how do you win Meat Madness?
How do you win? And then how do you take the win?
How do you take the win? Right? Yeah. Got your meat. It don't make sense. No, it don't make sense. Larry, are you guys going to be watching the AEW Revolution pay-per-view this weekend?
Absolutely not.
I think I am. I want to see. Listen, man, I watched Sting since he was dressed like Don Cornage wrestling Ric Flair. You know what I'm saying? So I want to watch the end. I want to make sure. Listen, I need to make sure that the vampire's dead. You know?
Yeah. Look at him. He ready.
I'll be rearranging my closet.
Damn! During Sting's last match, you're not going to see him lose the tag titles to the AEW EVPs.
I'm not interested.
See, this is the thing. If this is Sting's last match, I know maybe he has restrictions because of his age and body. I do like that he's doing it with Darby because of the relationship that they have and the mentorship that's there. But Britt Baker is Ashanti, no shit.
That's funny. That is funny.
Who's Nelly?
They said who's Cadillac Ty?
Most of the
Shouts out
fucking
to
roster,
Luch.
No shit.
most of the roster.
AEW Dark is Cadillac
and
time.
Black Child.
Damn.
Cadillac Child and Black Child. I ain't
Marky
never
Britt,
heard a
Lil
nigga
Mo
say
is
they like
funny.
them in the hood.
Yeah, I mean, I'm again being a old pro wrestling fan of a certain age. I feel like I have to tune into Sting's last match. I wish it was a while ago and not a tag match with him being a tag champion versus the former tag team champions who also. I don't know. It feels. It felt like a WWE storyline where I knew exactly where it was going the whole time, and I feel like I know what's going to happen here, including however many times Sting jumps off of stuff and is looking all broken and crumpled on the floor. But the little stingers out there, they're gonna be hyped for this. They not?
They are.
I just wish this match happened when the promotion was hotter. That's my biggest issue.
Year one? I'm
Um,
just kidding. That was shade. That sounded like shade.
that was major shade.
That was shade. I'm sorry.
I think
sorry.
it's
I
certain
apologize.
You don't.
things that the promotion. I don't want to shit on AEW.
Please don't.
Right, I don't. But it's certain things as a casual fan
Mm-hmm.
that I feel like it's certain people that should have been pushed and they just
Of course.
like turned the button off on them for some reason. That just kind of didn't make sense.
Mm-hmm.
And with Sting, I wish Sting had a bigger build up to the final match. I wish it was something more epic than this. I think, and you know what? I'm bullshit. Now I am going to go probably give them $50 that I'm going to be mad about on Monday. But
We'll talk about before. Yeah, we'll have a conversation before you pull out the credit card, DD. Just chill out. Again, we.
Whoa.
You'll be all right. By Sunday, you'll be all right.
okay.
I do agree, though. I do wish that, because I was thinking about it. They didn't really, like, online this week, you would have thought that they were hyped because they were doing like every day, 6 days left, 4 days left to his last match, whatever. But and I know people on the timeline understand because this is Sting. Like, at one point, Sting was called the franchise of World Championship Wrestling, and that was when he hadn't even really done what he was going to do in WCW when they started calling him that. So I understand the fans. But like DDM said, I do wish that and it could be because the company only owns stuff from whenever he first got there. The treasure trove of NWA and WCW is sitting up on Peacock right now. So
they still had Impact.
Right.
They had a partnership with Impact, and we didn't see any of that footage.
And a lot of the fans now love that Joker Sting character from the Impact era. Yeah, you're right.
But in that once you see Jordan Grace in the Royal Rumble, in that AEW relationship kind of dead?
It's a good question. I don't.
Dead for niggas ain't.
I don't think so. I feel like excuse me. TNA has remained neutral,
right?
Which I think is good for the business because you're creating a narrative that you can feed both promotions with talent. I think
it may be realistically it's probably an Anthem and Endeavor situation because Anthem feels like they're trying to make a play to really turn TNA into something.
Yeah.
And if they're trying to play with Endeavor, they may not play nice with Tony Khan and them. So I can see where that would make sense, but it's tough because Sting's only, like, the end result is Sting is only really going to get so much. He'll get a send-off, and it's going to be a send-off that fans of Crow era Sting and Joker Sting are going to appreciate because he's going to rappel from the rafters like he did on his last Dynamite. He's going to jump off of something through a table, but then that's really going to be it. He's going to say goodbye, and then because I think as of right now, I don't know if again they said that this past Wednesday was his last Dynamite. Yeah. I don't know if you're going to see Sting after Sunday.
Yeah, I don't think I think he's done. You mean
it sounds like he's done.
Hey, listen, Stevie Borden, man, you had a cool career, brother. You are WCW Undertaker.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? No.
No, yeah. He's one of the biggest what ifs. I think as a WCW star, you really didn't get a good opportunity to see what he could do in WWE.
Mm.
Oh, WWE, no.
The good thing about
I mean,
Sting,
he hurt himself. Mm-hmm.
I'm saying before that, like when
Mm.
Invasion era would have been a perfect time to bring in this thing.
Oh yes, this that.
Yeah, he was
Yeah, he said nah.
adamant. He was adamant about not
He
signing
said,
at that time.
but he said the same thing. I don't know if y'all ever saw Stevie Ray talk about why he didn't come in. Is because he knew what was going to happen, and he was right. Everybody, other than the niggas that came over beforehand, everybody that came from WCW as Ted Turner guys and just they took over their contracts, all them niggas looked up at the goddamn lights. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I mean, you gotta with Booker T.
Well, it took a bit though. Like yeah, he was already kind of ingrained in the WWE. I'm not saying he wasn't a WCW guy, but he was a WWE guy at that point.
Yeah, he ended up becoming a WWE guy, but he was truly a WCW guy. And his brother was like, nah, all you niggas that came over here from at the end, y'all gonna get dogged out. And for the most part, that's what happened.
Yeah.
All them niggas got dogged out, and Vince was like, you should have came over earlier to a lot of them niggas.
Damn.
And you know, it was what it was, but I think that's I mean,
T Will with a bar down there.
Sort of.
If you're an audio listener, go watch on the YouTube. Terrence Williams at the bar.
Barring something crazy happening on Sunday.
Like what? What you think?
Well, all right. So Sunday at
could possibly happen
at Revolution. I don't have the graphic because I don't have the graphic. But in the AEW World Heavyweight Title match, Samoa Joe, Hangman Adam Page, and Swerve Strickland will be facing off in a triple threat for the world title. The AEW there's a strong contingent in the fan base that wants one particular person to win that match. It could happen. If there's one time that it's going to happen, it could be Sunday. I'm not saying it's a guarantee because
I'll tell you who ain't winning that match.
The white guy.
Hangman Adam Page.
Yeah, the white guy's not winning that match.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Tony has no choice. They have no choice. This is a very pivotal and this is a make or break moment for AEW as far as goodwill with its black wrestling fan base. Swerve is undeniably over. He is undeniably proven he can go in the ring with the top guys. If they don't do it now, this could be a course-altering moment for this company. They have to put that belt on this man Sunday.
I would say that would be the case if everybody wasn't already as hot or cold as they're going to be on this company. And for the most part, people are as hot or cold on AEW as they're going to be. And I don't think the result to that match is going to change much. Because the folks that are over there, the black fans of AEW will say, wait and see. You know what I'm saying? And the white and the black detractors of that company are going to be like, see, I told you.
Is Revolution their WrestleMania? What's their WrestleMania paper?
Their WrestleMania
Full Gear, right?
Yeah, it's their show, November show, Full Gear.
That's their WrestleMania?
That's their big show. Yeah, that's the show where MJF won the world title.
I know.
That was also the same show where the Elite returned. Remember, they started the Best of 7 series. I only remember because it was in Jersey. I was there.
I always thought it was Revolution.
Revolution's an important show. Revolution may be shit. I don't know if I want to say number 2, but because the thing is, they also have All In, which is turning into a big show. Like All In this year is probably going to be a big show. I think those may be the big 3 right now. Double or Nothing is not as big as it used to be.
I just think they have to. And I did, peek in on Dynamite last night.
I was wondering.
And man, you got look, because I done tapped out. No shade. Dynamite used to be must watch TV for me, and now it's given very much of girl. Who are these people?
Yeah, it's not been the best television as
not since
the Continental Classic ended.
And that's another thing too. It's always a classic. It's always a tournament. It's always a best of 7. Like it's always a special Dynamite. When you make things like that all the time,
that's the
way the luster of it. Like every week it's Sting's last Dynamite. Next week it's going to be AEW Big Business. This week it's going to be MJF broke his leg. What
special announcement?
I can hear the clicks of the dislike now. I'm pretty sure, and it's fine. I do not, again, just like losing this title, I do not care. But I know
Sean Tragedy disliking it right now.
I'm not saying it's Sean Tragedy, but I know there is some AEW lover because again, being the person that is I know the pattern, and the pattern is AEW. It's a couple y'all. Anyway, but shouts to y'all.
Jinkies.
And I don't dislike.
Still got a view.
I think that the promotion is very important, and I think the promotion drives what we're getting out of WWE right now, because WWE thrives off of being challenged, even though they act like they don't acknowledge it.
They like competition.
They thrive off of that.
Yeah.
So we need an AEW, but the problem is, don't challenge the sleeping giant, and when the giant wake up, you just go hide in a hole somewhere in your program and just come.
The biggest, I'm gonna tell you, the biggest whole move, like the biggest hoeing that WWE did to AEW is Saturday pay-per-views. They was like, that's a great idea. Thank you.
Is that when their pay-per-views were? Their pay-per-views were on Saturday?
They were doing Saturdays.
Right.
Yeah,
they were
doing
staying out of
Saturdays.
WWE's way smartly.
They were being different, yeah.
And WWE was like, that's a good idea.
Yeah, that pandemic is like, aha! Peacock, you free Saturday?
Put this in my pocket.
Hit the button.
Yeah. Peacock, what y'all got going on Saturday night? Because, boy, y'all niggas is...
Big business is when?
What's the day on this? March 15th?
It's in March.
It's
March.
This is what I'll say, though, is
Big
for the
business.
most part,
March 13th.
I say 90%, maybe more, of AEW pay-per-views I've watched have been really good. Like the actual shows.
Just be long.
They're like 18 hours. No, they're like seriously like 5-hour shows, and then you have a press conference at the end that you wait 20 minutes for to be another hour. Yeah, it's a long night. It's a long night when you're watching AEW.
I'm not gonna lie, because confession, I took a nap on All in London.
All right.
But that was during the day, wasn't it?
Yeah, I was sleeping.
Yep, I'm out of here.
What was I doing that day?
I went to church that day. I went to church, and then we went to IHOP in Glen Burnie, and I watched it on my phone the whole time.
I was asleep. I fell asleep. Like after the car smashing, I went to sleep. It was too much. And another thing that irritated me with that pay-per-view, not to be shady, but for you to be in London, and I'm reading right now, I'm sorry, for you to be in London, and this is 80,000 tickets sold and all that, I expect a little bit more va-va-voom in the production value. Not to see Amazon outfits on the wrestlers. I know exactly where this is from. This is Amazon.
We need a va-va-voom graphic.
We need a va-va-voom.
When DDM tuned into the pay-per-view from London, he wanted to see a.
I wanted to see glamour. I wanted to see like these entrances. It just was given like NXT would have did a better job at production value. And
I'm gonna be honest though, you going to Popeyes asking for burgers. You are going to Popeyes asking for burgers. When they promote themselves as the alternative, they not going for pageantry. Pageantry isn't their deal.